Hey Damien, what do you make of my new mug? Pretty super, huh? Of course you would fall for such a cheap marketing ploy as that, Grayson. Superman's not even that great anyway. Well, that just sounds like someone who's never met Big Blue. Please tell me you're not about to tell me a story. Why, I remember the time I first met Superman, and you're telling a story. And it was actually the time when Bruce first met Clark. Why, I remember it like I was yesterday. I was not much older than you were. It hadn't been long since I first started being Robin. I was young, bold, eager, adorable. Please stop, Grayson. And it was on a case of great importance. The Metropolis skyline is ablaze as Lex Luthor hosts a charity gala for cancer research. Every one of the city's elites and most prominent business people are there to celebrate and give to this great cause, including some reporters. There, how do I look? Oh, well, as a co-worker and a completely platonic... oh, come on, Smallville, at least say yes or no. Look at how many people are here. There's a story waiting. Oh, you mean like Mrs. Dobenage generously gifting her book collection to Metropolis Library? Or like how many of these silver spooners know they're only funding Lex's own charity? Oh, well, that's just fraudulent. No flies on you, Clark. Just stay there and do some schmoozing while I go get some details. As the pair separate, Clark can't help but smile to himself as Lois races like a bloodhound for a story. Just as Clark is about to listen in on Luthor's conversation across the room, he suddenly feels an arm on his shoulder. Hey, is this party great or what? Or what? Ah, good answer. Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent, Daily Planet. Planet, do I own that one? It must be rewarding to give to charity. You said it, and great tax write-off. Don't quote me, Kent. But, I mean, giving to children is rewarding in and of itself. That's if the money goes to the kids. But trust me, money does not matter as much to a child as you would think. That's very... I wouldn't have expected such insight, Mr. Wayne. What can I say? The champagne makes me a poet. Excuse me. As Bruce walks away, Alfred, Luthor is not being very forthcoming to Bruce Wayne. Alfred replies by comms as Clark listens. Unexpected outcome, sir. Perhaps a round on the golf course would elicit some conversation. I can't afford that kind of time. Perhaps the direct approach. Very well, sir. Your usual evening wear is waiting for you. Find anything, Smallville? Oh, Lois, I think this alcohol is really messing with my head. Maybe I should go lie down. Fine, take the night off, Kent. You'll just have to read the story on the front page like everyone else. Somehow I doubt it. LexCorp towers over Metropolis, reaching higher and higher into the sky, threatening to pierce the heavens above as the top-of-the-line modern skyscraper it is, glossy and without blemish, for no imperfection can be allowed by its founder, Lex Luthor. There is no need to fret, Ambassador. Your donation is in safe hands. Yes, of course, Ambassador. All for the children. Good night. Weak little fool. The Wayne numbers you asked for, sir? Excellent. That soft-hearted, rich little playboy handed the gold to mine and has no idea what to do with it. Not like me. But nothing Wayne Tech's working on can counter our largest patent, sir. Well, that is obvious. But think of what else could be achieved if I held stakes in Metropolis and in Gotham. Wayne's not going to sell, sir. Oh, not right now. There's no reason to. But a few charity galas here, some military contracts there, cut Wayne short at the knees, and the board will be begging for a takeover. Don't bet on it. Batman stands at the balcony of Lex's office, the only shadow in the brightness of Metropolis. The PA pulls a gun on Batman, but the Dark Knight easily disarms the man. How dare you enter my... As Lex arrogantly approaches, Batman suddenly grabs him, flinging Lex into his desk. The PA tries to stop the Cape Crusader, but Batman easily knocks him aside. Oh, I see. Wayne sent you to scare me away. Unexpected. But if he thinks I am going to be strong-armed by some meat-headed... Batman pushes Lex down into the desk, pinning his arm as the Dark Knight glares down at him. It's your other business dealings I'm interested in. What are you? Your charity is a front for child recruitment, funding the training of a private army. I want to know who. You're insane, and you need to start talking, or I start breaking things. Batman starts applying pressure on Lex's arm, making him begin to grunt in pain as he feels his arm breaking. I can't let you do that. Superman stands at the balcony, arms crossed as he looks seriously at Batman. Evening, Lex. I don't know what you're doing in Metropolis, but it ends now. Batman glares at Superman before the lights of the office suddenly go out when they come on again. Only Lex and Superman are in the office. Lex, are you... Get out! Frustrated, Superman flies away while Lex's scowl only grows. Mercy, bring the car round. There is a building in the industrial district in Metropolis. Once the building was used for metalworking and steel sheets for cars, until LexCorp bought the building. The expensive black car stops at the entrance of a lead-lined building as Luthor exits the car, aggressively entering the building. Inside can be found more than a dozen children, all dressed in black and in the middle of being trained, performing the same grueling drill again and again, while to the other side of the room, another group of children are being watched as they throw knives into targets. Not a sound is made while they all work, except the thud of the knives striking the target. Get me your boss! Right now. The master will see you when he is available. Listen, you monkey-brained oaf. I haven't invested millions into this deal just to be told to wait like some— Then you will have to prepare for disappointment, Mr. Luthor. I once knew a man who taught me much of patience while trimming down a cherry tree. Perhaps you have heard of him. Spare me your dribble. Are you on schedule or not? The recruits you have provided are sufficient for now. A private plane will take us tomorrow. And what of my end of the agreement? My forces are at your disposal, at your discretion. Oh, very good. But perhaps you should consider bringing up the timetable. I had a visit from that knuckle-dragging oaf from Gotham. I expected his involvement sooner or later. Nevertheless, by the time the detective has realized the extent of our workings, my men and I will be long gone. We are adjourned for now. That's it? I don't think you realize the implications here, you insipid dolt. If this deal is discovered, then my company will be in tatters. Perhaps you should have thought of that before coming to the great Ra's al Ghul. Rest assured, your investment will pay, and consider yourself lucky. None who have spoken to me as you have lived to tell of it. Ubu, show Mr. Luthor to the door. Luthor begrudgingly leaves with little to show of his trouble, but as he leaves, he notices a child make a mistake in his training, fumbling a drill. Without words, a watching guard approaches with a stick of bamboo. The strikes echo through the building as Luthor leaves with little care. While on a rooftop not too far away, a figure finishes listening to a planted microphone, his scowl only growing. What do you want, Kent? How did you— You need to go back to Gotham. I understand if you want to help, but this is my city, and I won't tolerate vigilantes. I'll be gone when justice is done. Justice? That's what you call what you do? What do you call it? That building must be lined with lead. I can't see into it, but I can hear a lot of heartbeats. Scared. I just don't like going in blind. Neither do I. But I have eyes and ears on the inside. Alright? So how do you want to go— How does he do that? Master Bruce, would it not be more wise to be more forthcoming with the new acquaintance? Perhaps you could make a friend. Batman says nothing as he sees the tortured children with his own eyes. As he watches another child yelp in pain, bruises covering his arms. Another guard approaches, about to strike, but— This ends now! Welcome, detective. I expected our paths to cross again. Eventually. I should have known you'd scurry out of the pit again, Ra's, said the man who dresses as a rat with wings. But I think you will find that this time, you are quite outnumbered. I didn't come alone. As Superman suddenly bursts through the wall, sending debris scattering in all directions. When you're more powerful than a locomotive, subtlety leaves first. Did you really believe, detective, that I would not come to Metropolis and prepare for this eventuality? Blue kryptonite. Problem? It neutralizes my powers. Understood. How strong do you feel? Strong enough. What about the kids? I have an ally working on that. Hurry this way. Wait, Mark, you sure about this? Sure as houses. And my name's not Mark. Call me Robin. Infidel alien dog. Funnily enough, I've been called worse. It's over, Ra's. Not yet, detective. There is a construction zone about to face an early demolition, while Metropolis's mayor only faces certain death. You can stay here and fight me to the end, or you can save the cattle, and we both know which you will choose, detective. Batman, the kids are safe. We need to go. Until next time, Detective. Your car, Mr. Mayor. Excuse me, Mr. Mayor. Lois Lane, Daily Planet. Care to comment on tonight's gala? A great gala for a great cause. Now, if you'll excuse me. And what would you say to the charity gala tonight was in aid of being a front for money laundering? I'd say that is a substantial accusation, and one which requires evidence. So if you have that, I'll see you about it in the morning. Good evening, Miss Lane. For the demon's head. Get down, Mr. Mayor! What the devil? An assassin brought and paid for by Lex Luthor's charity. Miss Lane has evidence of child exploitation by the charity. Yes. What would you say to this evidence, Mr. Mayor? Going somewhere? Isn't it a school night, young man? I'm with Batman. He's just dealing with the other problem. Is the mayor safe? Is New York the home of good pizza? We got one League of Assassins crony? And Superman's awesome! He flew me here and everything! He told me all about his dog that flies too! Can we get a dog? We'll discuss that later. You get your wish. We're leaving. Alright, but you know it's funny. For a moment there, we really made a good team. We did. Let's not make a habit of it. If ever you're in Metropolis again, and you need my help, you know where to find me. Mr. Wayne. And if you need me, Kent, and you will, call me. So, about getting a dog. Thank you for watching this week's video, and if you enjoyed it then I would recommend checking out our previous video where John Wick came to Gotham. I'll see you next time.